Hi, I'm Olga, and today on Balanced and Tasty we're going to be making salad Olivier. And pretty much the whole Slavic world, all countries like Ukraine, Poland, Russia, Lithuania, all the ex-Soviet Union republics and now countries, they all know this salad as salad Olivier. And this salad is very, very traditional. It's something very, very dear to the hearts of Slavic people because this salad is always made for the New Year's Eve. And also sometimes it's made as a Christmas dish. And we're almost at Christmas and New Year's time, so it will be a very good time for me to show you how to make the real salad Olivier. So we have here 2 pounds of boiled carrots, 2 pounds of boiled potatoes, 1.5 pounds of boiled turkey. You can choose to use boiled chicken instead of turkey or boiled beef, whatever meat you prefer. I really love turkey. It's very filling and at the same time it's more tender than beef. Also we have 12 eggs, some mayonnaise. We'll use half jar of these pickles, whole jar of this sweet peas and 1 onion. And we will begin with onion so it doesn't taste as hot in the salad. So let's begin. First thing first, we're going to cut this onion and we're going to marinate it. It has to be marinated so it doesn't taste as harsh and spicy. We want it to be more gentle. Here comes our onion. This is the best angle I have for right now since we're still remodeling our kitchen and it's probably still 2-3 weeks to go, so it's okay. Normal life process. Chop it a little bit smaller. Okay, here's our onions. Now we're sending all these chopped onions into this little tiny bowl. So we need to marinate it. And since we're gonna use half of this pickles, we're using the juice from pickles for marinade. So now our onions are marinated with the pickle juice. I would personally do it about 2-3 hours before we start making salad. I just wanted to show you how to do it right now. I would do it for probably 3 hours prior and put it into the fridge. Now we need to peel our eggs. All our 12 eggs are peeled. And also a small secret, see how smooth and beautiful all of them are. In order for them to look beautiful like this, after they're done boiling for about 10-12 minutes, pull them out of the hot water and put them into very cold water. And my secret is I add some ice into that cold water so it doesn't get warm from eggs releasing warm. So now we're separating egg yolks from the egg whites. We need these guys separately. It's okay if there is a little bit of egg yolk left in the egg white. See, I'm even confusing them here. Okay, we're done with our eggs. So now it's time to cut our vegetables for the salad. I'm actually going to be using this grater. I love this little thing. It grates, everything from cheeses to carrots, potatoes, onions, whatever, just name it. And the suction cup is absolutely amazing. It's super strong. So let's start with this grater. Let's start with the potatoes. See how easy it goes. It is super easy. Couple minutes and 2 pounds of potatoes grated. And here come our carrots. Beautiful and thinly chopped. Look at that. And this is way faster than doing it by hand. Hasn't been even 2 minutes yet. Let's get everything out. It's super simple. The grater comes out. Getting all the carrots out of there. Please don't do it against the grater so you don't cut yourself. There go our egg yolks, and just like that. Super fast. Look at these egg yolks, how beautiful they are. And here we go with all the egg whites. It's so fast and it just keeps you from the stress of cutting everything on the cutting board. Absolutely in love with this thing. Okay, we're done. Here we cut turkey. It's just easier to cut it with a knife. And we're getting rid of all the brine that is in these pickles. So we're just gonna press it and also make it a little bit softer, because we don't need a lot of liquid in this salad. We need just a little bit of a taste of the pickles. Okay, that would be good. So now it is time to assemble our wonderful salad Olivier. And I prepared this amazing cake color which I'm going to be using for the salad. It's 8-inch in diameter. About 1/3 of the potatoes goes on the bottom. And smoosh it really well. A little bit more for this first layer. We need a good foundation, so this first layer is getting a little bit more than 1/3. On top of the potatoes, we add 1/3 of meat. I had it in 2 plates, so this will be about 1/3. Oh, this smells so good. Now we're adding our glue. Which is mayonnaise. I actually did forget to put mayonnaise between potatoes and meat, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit more. And kind of make sure that we have enough mayonnaise here. Also, you can make this salad with olive oil instead of mayonnaise, but the traditional version is mayonnaise, so that's what we're doing. So our first 2 layers are really well glued by this mayonnaise. Next layer would be onions. Not that many onions, just 1/3 of them. We don't need that many onions. We just need them for a very, very gentle, nice taste. Actually, I'm going to use half of the onions on this layer. Next layer, carrots. We're going to use only 2/3 of carrots, and I will explain why a little bit later. I kind of will need carrots for decorations, but I want to make sure that all the corners of our salad Olivier have carrots out here. It is especially important for the corners, so we get very nice, beautiful layers. It's almost like cake looking salad Olivier. Look how beautiful it is. And now we're just adding a little bit of mayonnaise here and there. There we go. Next layer, our pickles. Just a little, gonna use like half of those pickles here. And next layer, egg whites. Just generously 1/3 of the egg whites. Wonderful. Now on the egg whites, we're adding more mayonnaise. Smush it a little bit, especially on the sides, just so we have nice white, nice contrast of white, red, green. This is where it's really important on the sides. And now here we go again. Potatoes. Potatoes are just asking for more mayonnaise because potatoes are always a tiny bit dry, just by the definition. So we always add on top of potatoes a little bit of mayonnaise. And we're getting our mayonnaise. And here we go. Generously, potatoes love mayonnaise. There we go. And we need to make sure that we glued all the potatoes with mayonnaise. Then goes our meat on top of potatoes. And we put onions with meat, pretty much. It's a very good combination of onions and meat. So that's what we're gonna do. And it also makes meat a little bit juicier. So we're mixing onions and meat a little bit here. And of course mayonnaise on top. There we go. Mush it all really well. Soak it into the meat. We want to make sure that the meat is not dry, that it has enough mayonnaise. And then again, you can at any point start adding olive oil instead of mayonnaise or in addition to mayonnaise. Or you can just replace mayonnaise completely with olive oil. It will be also great. It will be maybe even healthier, but wouldn't be as beautiful as it is right now. Now we're adding our carrots. And we need enough carrots for the decoration. So these are probably all the carrots we're gonna add here. Maybe not. Yeah, probably gonna add a little bit more carrots. Especially on the sides. We want the sides to be really, really beautiful. And I will explain why. Because when we take the cake color off, we want the sides to be as beautiful as possible. We want them to be just like a painting, just like a cake, just like a beautiful, beautiful cake. Okay, some mayonnaise on top. Again, want to make sure that it glues everything. Now our pickles. Spread them on the sides. And a little bit in the middle. I will be adding egg whites with pickles on top of the pickles. Here are the remaining egg whites. We also want to make sure that the sides are beautiful and covered with egg whites. Look how tall our cake slash salad Olivier is becoming. And now we're adding some green peas, like a whole big layer of green peas. Let's add a little bit of mayonnaise in between, just to make sure everything is sticking together really well. There we go. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. And we're adding more green peas, pretty much the whole jar of green peas. There we go. On the sides. And I had a little bit of meat left, which I'm going to add right onto the green peas. Just so we have nice smooth level on top here. And of course, more mayonnaise. More mayonnaise on this top layer. We need to pretty much cover everything with mayonnaise on this top layer. Okay. Yep, we need more. Covering this part with mayonnaise. We need this part to be very, very smooth. Half circle of this parchment paper. So pretty much half of the salad. Half of the salad is covered with parchment paper. And this part is going to be covered with this beautiful, beautiful egg yolks. So we want to make sure that the half is absolutely covered with it. With the rest of the egg yolk. We still can save this egg yolk. And the second half will be covered with these carrots. So these beautiful, beautiful carrots. Oops, just need to be careful. Just need to be careful here. Okay, now we're just making art. So as close as possible to one another. There we go. And of course covering. Covering the end pieces as well. So now our salad Olivier is going to the fridge for 2 hours. So it's been a little bit more than 3 hours since our salad Olivier was in the refrigerator. I actually left it sit for 6 hours because I've been busy working upstairs. So now we're going to open it and remove the color. So now we're going to be opening this color here. Just gently, gently, gently pulling it with this color. And all I have to do with this beauty at this point, just to decorate the top, which I'm going to do. Just several mayonnaise lines like this. Don't be afraid to put a little bit too much, it's okay, but it's always nicer to have thin lines. And we're gonna add a little bit of green peas. Let's see, just like this. So this is the way our Christmas or New Year's salad Olivier will be looking. And we're gonna add a few drops of carrots. And just a few drops of carrots on top here. It's not much for taste, it's more for color. Okay. So as you can see, our beautiful Christmas / New Year's salad Olivier is ready. Which side would you prefer, the golden one or the orange one? Okay, I'm gonna cut from the middle. Here we go. It's pretty much like a cake. Probably will be hard to hold the whole thing, and see if I can actually pull the piece. There we go. So this is one piece for one of us, and we're gonna cut the second piece as well. Just cut it well through. And our beautiful Christmas or New Year's salad Olivier is ready. And you can see how beautiful and layery it is. You don't have to actually do any of these layers. It's something I decided to do later on. When I was growing up, we actually had it all just mixed with mayonnaise. But I think this looks way much more attractive and delicious. Let's give it a try. I'll try one with egg yolks on top. Please try making it. Thank you for being with me today on my channel Balanced and Tasty, and please try making this salad Olivier. If you make it, you will absolutely understand why all the Slavic people are making it for the New Year's.